Hey, I want to take some time today to answer an email I received from a viewer the other night during my live chat. In this email, they asked, why has the NRA abandoned the gun community? Well, the first thing I want to say is I don't like the way that question is phrased, because it says, why did the NRA abandon the gun community? And I assume they mean the modern day gun community, people like you and me that believe that the Second Amendment guarantees every individual citizen the right to own the arms necessary to defend not only themselves and their family, but their way of life, their freedom, their nation, etc. And this whole notion that the NRA abandoned us, I think, is wrong, because the NRA was never on our side. The gun owner, the pro-gun person that you think of today, that has never been what the NRA supported. The NRA has always been more of a FUD organization. They were about sportsmen, usually higher-end sportsmen, skeet shooters, shotguns and hunting rifles, that kind of thing. That's what they supported. Now, in 1975, they did form the ILA to try to have more of a political arm, but that was really more to appease people in the membership that were getting upset that the NRA wasn't doing anything for people's individual rights to own arms for all types of different reasons. But that didn't work for them. It did not stave off the membership revolting. And in 1977 in Cincinnati, membership revolted. They said, we want more done for the individual right of every citizen to own arms. Not for sporting purposes, none of that bullshit anymore. Just unadulterated, shall not be infringed right to own arms. And the membership revolted in 1977, like I said, in Cincinnati, and they said, we're voting out all the people, all the FUDs. We're just going to put people in charge that actually care about our rights. But see, they kind of got fooled a little bit, because instead of actually putting people that really cared about our rights in charge, what they did is they took the people that were in charge of the ILA, which were the lobbyists, and they put them in charge now. And those people cared not about our rights either. They just gave more lip service to it, but what they really cared about was lobbying and making money. They were politicians and lobbyists. So we thought we had won the NRA over to the side of the individual, and they did pretend that was the case for a while. And they always try to make it seem like that's the case. They still do it today. They hire mouthpieces to make it look like they're fighting the good fight. Like Colin Noir, Dana Lash, Hickok 45. There's a reason that they pay these people. There's a reason these people are in the NRA's pocket, because they know they have to present one front, because if people paid attention to what they were doing, they wouldn't support the NRA. And that's starting to happen more now. But like I say, the people were fooled, and they put the people that were in charge of the ILA in charge of the NRA. Well, one of the first things they started doing as they were pretending to fight for our rights is changing the internal structure of the NRA to where people like you and me, the members, the life members, cannot do anything to change anything about the NRA. They are not going to have another Cincinnati revolt. They went about making sure that would never happen. Now we have an NRA where the internal leadership of the NRA structure means nothing. Votes mean nothing. Lifetime member votes mean nothing. They're not even audited. The board has no power. The president has no power of the NRA. It's all smoke and mirrors. The only people in the NRA that have any say in anything are Ackerman and McQueen, Cox and LaPierre. And no one has authority to stop them. No one has power to oversee them. No one has power to remove them from their positions. It's just the way it is. There is no hope for change from within as far as the NRA is concerned, because they have taken away that ability of the membership. The membership has no way to actually change the NRA anymore. So anyone who says, I want to be a member of the board and fight from within, they're selling you a sack of shit. Because they know they can't make any changes from within. They just want their piece of the pie. So anybody who says they want to be a member of the board, I would look at them with suspicion. But like I was saying, this whole notion that the NRA has ever been on our side is wrong. They've never been on our side. At first, they were apolitical and they just wanted to be about FUDs and hunting and whatever. And then the people revolted. But unfortunately, the people that revolted were fooled into putting the wrong people in charge. And now they're in charge. The NRA is being run by people that are just profiteers and politicians. once again, who don't care about the rights of what we consider normal, everyday, modern gun people. So this whole notion that the NRA ever supported us is wrong. The NRA has never supported us. They just changed their priorities from hunting and fishing to profiteering. So to answer the question, why did the NRA abandon us? The NRA didn't abandon us because they never stood with us in the first place.